Do you want free
No. Alright. Alright. That's How's it going, Dan? What it do, Dan? What it do, Dan? What it do, Dan? Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. Always happy and always positive. I've been having trouble with that. You know. Okay. Ask away, I guess. Jesus. I don't know why you're asking me questions. I really have my shit figured out, but you know what? Okay. Ask away. Ask away. Yep. Dirty Dan. If I'd be interested in helping with my animated project I'm doing. I'm flattered you asked me, but I don't know. If I were unemployed, I probably would, but I'm not unemployed, so you know, I have other stuff to do, plus I have projects to finish, and I think by the 9th, let me check. I have a mentorship coming up, so I don't really think it'll be possible, but if you need like a critique on like any designs or any like storyboards that you're procuring or like making, I don't know what full pretense on this, but I can help you if you want me to like to look your stuff over. But if you want like actual backgrounds or designs, that's gonna take some time. And honestly, to be honest, I'm not exactly keen on working for people for free, so yeah. But if you need a set of eyes, yeah, like I said, I don't think I have the time. Hey, but Rose might be interested in your project. Dan, tell Rose what the project's about. in. Okay, so you hate Trump? Oh, hey, join the club, brother. Join the club. What are you taking advantage of me for? Dude, I do not have that big of a platform. I don't know what you're thinking. It's like, oh no! Dan is trying to proselytize his fun indie project to 136 of my shit. 136 of my YouTube subscribers. I'm being taken advantage of. If I did that, I would just be the lamest guy on the Eastern Seaboard. So no, dude, if you're really passionate about your project, and you want to spread the word, spread the word. You have my blessing. This channel is not. I'm not special, dude. Just because I can paint half decent doesn't mean it doesn't make me special. You know, I have problems like the common man. You know, over the weekend I had very painful diarrhea, and the weekend before that I got ghosted. It was by a chick named Hallie. You know? I have troubles. You know? Earlier today, I was, you know, on my moody, I was acting like just moody. I was like, man, society's against me because I'm not neurotypical. Meh. Then over time, I realized, oh yeah, okay, I'm acting like a loser. So I got my ass up. I washed some dishes. I prepared lunch for myself. I took out the trash. You know. I did what I had to do. Why, thank you, I guess. It took years. How old are you? Like, legitimately, how old are you, right? Yeah. Thank you. But dude, give it a couple more years. You'll be pretty. Your art will get better too. I'm not special, bro. You've given 16 girls in your school your email. Nobody responded to me. No one emailed me. Yeah, they love you, I guess. I feel like one thing you should do. I think, okay, so if you're still in high school, join a sports team and make friends with women, but not in some, like, you know, it's like, oh, if I'm nice enough and I do her enough favors and I listen to her complain about all the dudes she's dating, she'll turn a different eye to me someday type of beat. No, like just legitimately, like, be friends with women. Now, granted, that's something I still have trouble with. Because, you know, I feel like, I don't know, it's like making friends, especially with women at the age of 26, is kind of hard. But, you know, I feel like if you do it at a younger age, much like yours, you can desensitize yourself to women. And you could stop seeing them as these, like, you know, objects of affection. And you could be more comfortable around them. And they, in turn, could be more comfortable around you. And that when it comes to, being social and, dating, of course, can give you an advantage. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's something I kind of like, I've had a lot of female friends in high school, but the one thing that I sorely regret doing is, legitimately just being friends with them. Because in my, I was just in my, I don't know, maybe it's because I could blame it on me being this, this horny, hormonal teenager, and I was. But in the end, it's like, maybe I should have just been focusing more on being a decent friend. And then maybe I wouldn't be in the situation where I'm in right now, where, I might have to go to therapy. Nah, I'm gonna be honest, even with more female friends, I still might have to go with therapy. But who knows? Maybe, like, I'd be less lonely. More people will be, like, hitting me up on my cell phone, with happy birthdays and shit. That'd be nice, actually. Yep, we're all chopped. But yeah, no. But in all seriousness, if you're still in high school, I think it'd be in your best interest to, basically befriend women and desensitize yourself to them, and try your best not to see them in a very sexual manner. Because I think that's a lot of what men do, and that tends to, scare women away. And not to mention, like, not only does it scare women away, but it messes with your perception of them. It's like they're human beings. They're not like these, they're not these things that you can just coax intimacy from. And I feel like that's something that, and when I was your age, but not Danny, how old are you, man? How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. You're obviously like a teenager, right? Or like you're at least in college. Honestly, that's the big mistake I also Yes, the RHL 25, you. How old are you, Dan? You're 15, almost 16? Perfect, dude. Dude. Dan. in all seriousness, do not fuck it up like I did. Alright? So, if you feel like you're having trouble with women, look, I'm not going to give you any risk tips, because when it comes to seducing women, I'm just as stupid as you. I mean, come on. If that weren't the case, then I'd have lost my virginity years ago. But, I feel like one thing that I would like to work on, now that I'm putting myself out there more, is be more social and befriend more women. Like, talk to them like they're human beings. Befriend them without any expectations of love or intimacy or anything in that manner. Because essentially, one thing that fucked me up, besides my upbringing, was, I think, the movies that I had to watch with my sister, where there was always this love interest, and it's that always kind of got to me. It's like, okay, damn, okay, acidic trauma. Support me, though. You're not gonna support me? Come on. After I gave you all that mental health advice, you came to me, you said, oh, like, I helped you out? That's, okay, wow. See? Look at this. Look how they switch up on you. Switch up on you, bro. Ridiculous. Yeah, I know, but seriously, like, one thing that I feel like I never did was, how do I make friends with guys? Oh, 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 sweet summer child. Sweet summer child. How do I make friends with guys? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you have a platonic male friend, that's a gift. Hold on to him. But odds are, if you're going to try and make friends with a guy, he's probably... he's probably going to try and make the moves on you. Because, well, let's face it, in times like these, little boys and, young men are often like, they're starved for female affection. And if you try and make friends with them, like genuinely make friends with them, she's gonna think, oh, she wants to be my girlfriend. Oh, she wants to be my girlfriend. It's like, that's what I did. It's like there was this old classmate I had. She was just trying to. He's way younger, yeah, because he's not. The puberty demon hasn't touched him yet. That puberty goblin, that goon goblin hasn't touched him yet. You sweet summer child. You sweet summer child. Yeah, no, I think, yeah. So if you want some honest, genuine advice, this is By the way, I am just repeating this advice. I honestly wish I had the mindset to follow this advice years ago, but I didn't. So that's. I had female friends, but I was secretly like very physically attracted to most of them. So it's like, was it female friends? It doesn't seem like that. It seems more, disingenuous and insidious, but I don't know. Yeah. Disney Channel movies, they will screw with your mind. They will convince you that you're not normal if you don't have a girlfriend. That a girlfriend is something that's like the most important thing that will happen in your life. And then the proper socialization, it's like you'll want one, but but you never really got the proper socializations, and your parents will tell you they give you the proper socialization, but inviting strangers over to your house and forcing you to play nice with them and pretend that you know them, and then giving you just nagging you to death for not being comfortable and trying to go off to your room because you're forced to talk with strangers isn't exactly socializing, like at all. Yeah, but try and make an honest effort of being a friend to a woman. Like, I'm serious. With like no expectations of a relationship or any form of intimacy down the line. Also, work on the confidence. I feel like you would do some good by joining a team or learning a new skill or something. Honestly, the one regret that I had in high school is that I never really joined a team. Maybe like the fencing team. Yeah, it's too late now. It's too late. I'm 26. I can't just show up to my old high school with a jersey on. It's like, hey, I'm here for tryouts. I'm here for tryouts. It's like, you're 26. You're 4 years away from being 30. Okay, I'm still here. Pass the rock, son. I can't do that. Why would I do that? And don't make digital friends. Make real life friends. I'm putting you on like a on some good shit. You don't like socializing? Yeah, well, me neither. And look where that got me. And look where that got me. Matter of fact, RHL. Sign up for a karate class or something. Yeah, don't do it like I did. I mean, then again, granted, how I acted in high school probably had to do with a lot of factors. I think I was a very insecure, emotionally not there kid that honestly, every time I find it, the fact that that despite each and every one of my social failings, I still managed to make some kind of friend. Honestly, a miracle from God. Like, God has to, like, there has to be a higher power out there. Because, I don't know, I like, the way I was and what I went through and the type of bullying I did, I don't know, man. Let's just say the amount of friends I would have had would have been not the not the big social network I was ensconced in for the past 4 years, either in high school or in college. Small burp. Had some chicken. Broke my I fucked up Ash Wednesday or the Lent, but forgiveness, it's divine. Are you in my Discord? If you want to give me your socials, you can just do it on Discord. Matter of fact, I'll give you an invite. Just give me a second. Yeah. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I am not going to give you, this is not Riz advice. This is not, alpha male advice. Just, I don't know, make friends with women at this point. And do so without any expectations of something more intimate down the line. Because that is not genuine. And honestly, that'll just screw you up. What has happened? has subscribed. Who the hell is Pat Wynn? I mean, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wynn. Matter of fact, hold up. We got 137 subscribers. Woo! Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're not celebrating in the chat. Come on. This is an absolute win. At least give me a pity celebration. How many times do I have to bring up the fact that I was ghosted? Just to get some kind of reaction. Please, celebrate with me. 137 subscribers. This is big. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Amazing. Amazing. Yes. Now the channel isn't as small. It's still microscopic, but it's not as microscopic. Thank you, Mr. Wynn. Thank you, Mr. Wynn. I wasn't expecting this today. Hey, you hit 430 subs today? Well, it's not about you. It's not about you, okay? It's not about you. Okay, let me have this. Let me have this. Let me have this. Okay. Wow. You have 216, but it's whatevs. Whatevs, bro. You'll get used to it. Yeah. But 430, congrats, man. That's great. That is awesome. God, I gotta stop worrying about the minor details, dude. This is ridiculous. Yeah, but in all seriousness, just, yeah. I feel like, a lot of young men, including myself, are going through a epidemic and, mental epidemic, and it sucks. But sometimes, it's like, maybe it's because of the way we were raised or how we look at people. I've been kind of thinking about this, like, for a while. Then again, I've just also been most of my thinking is comprised of me being a depressed little bitch and feeling sorry for myself. It's like, meh, I can't socialize, meh. Everyone's got it down but me, meh, society. And you know what? While my gripes do have some kind of point, I do feel like, when it comes to socializing, people have it down pat more than me. And I kind of do feel like, it's like, hey, maybe when I was a kid, right? Like, my mom and dad took me to get vaccinated. And while that was a good choice for my health and overall immunity to the flu, I don't know. At the same time on that day, maybe Miss Martinez or Miss Riccio, like, whipped out a textbook and then basically taught everyone else. Like, it's like, hey kids, here's how to socialize. This will play a big part in how, you get into relationships and meet people and make friends and get married. And, I missed that. And now I'm here. And that is something I'm going to have to, hash out with a professional. I'm not going to burden you with this, because why would? Because you're kids. And what would I? But yeah, no, I've been thinking about this stuff. Honestly, me getting ghosted by that absolute dime piece in Brooklyn kind of, it really got me thinking about that. And who knows? Maybe I'll talk about it with my therapist then. Shit. I should have scheduled these way better. Hey. I vent on stream all the time. Are you serious? Venting on stream is fun. I could just take every emotional problem that I've had, right? And I throw it out into the digital void. And who knows, maybe I don't know, some poor sap with the same problems as me will find these. And it's like, oh, this absolute Giga Chad has the same problems? Oh no, look, a cool Space Marine painting. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, no. We need to vent about something. Man, oh man. Alright, well, it's been fun, but I have to go. This was a quickie. You know what? Yeah, I really gotta. This was a quick one. And I have to get ready for work tomorrow. So if you want longer streams, you're gonna have to expect them at I don't know, maybe around the weekend. But I'm gonna have to. It's fine. We're all gonna forget anyway. Also, why are 44 people watching? Because I'm goated, dude. I'm the chosen one. Because I'm the chosen one. You should have known this. Alright. To all 47 of you watching. I know this is a very quick one. I should have done more than an hour of this, but I have obligations. So, apart from the advice that I have just given the RHL, one advice that I could give you is keep going. Keep going. Also, heads up, I am going to be engaging in another mentorship with Anthony Chong Jones, the robot pencil, so I can get better and do more cool stuff. So the streams might be a bit, lax or, reduced. Hopefully, all 48 of you won't mind. And acidic trauma, Rose Arts. The secret is look, all 47 of this could be bots. But I think the trick is just to keep going. Just keep going, dude. Just keep going. Yeah, keep going. Never give up. No matter what you're feeling or how you're feeling. Just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. If you have a dream, keep going for it. If it's something that you're passionate about, keep going for it. And if it's life, keep living. Just keep going for it. Now this is the peace check. You know what? Let's just take off I'm kind of liking this. This is kind of closer to the final. Maybe I could add some cool stuff in here. But for now, this is kind of where I want to be. This is really cool. Maybe I could put some more Hammer logo over here. Be a good portfolio piece. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and keep going.